with the Prophet Abraham, when he left his family, his wife and child in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. There was no Mecca at the time. There was no Kaaba, this black box. Uh, just Allah commanded him to take his wife and child to that area. Uh, he knows most likely that there was a holy place, but it was demolished one time and it disappeared. Most likely, according to scholars, with the flood of Prophet Noah. So he left his wife with some water and some dates and the baby. And he started walking away. She asked him 3 times, "Oh Ibrahim, to whom you are leaving us?" And he did not answer the first, second, third time. Then she said, "Did Allah command you to leave us here?" And he said, "Yes." She said, "Then Allah will take care of us." Like she had the faith in Allah that then if it is a command from Allah, He will take care of us. He walked away and to the nearest mountain, and behind the mountain he raised his hands and he prayed for his child and his wife, that Allah will take care of them and bless them, etc. And he left to the second wife, to Sarah. So he left Hajar and he went to Sarah and Isaac. And he continued to visit in the future. But what happened shortly after he left, we don't know, after a few days or hours, she ran out of water and she started looking for some water around her, but there was nothing. And there were 2 little hills very close to the Kaaba, this place that you see in the picture. They are called Safa and Marwa. So she, as usual, here at the bottom of the valley, you cannot like see anything. So you try to go up, to the highest place near you. So she went to this hill and she looked around. She did not find anything. Then she walked down the hill to the other hill, to Marwa, and she looked around. She did not find anything. Back to the first, to Safa, to Marwa 7 times. So when we make Umrah, we do this journey, 7 times. And this is what I did, recently. Um, and when she finished this last one, she heard a voice. And she looked at her baby, because her baby was in that area where the well of Zamzam. An angel came, Gabriel, and he kicked the ground by his feet, by his foot, and the water of Zamzam gushed from the ground. So quickly she came to the baby and to the water. She was, of course, excited, to find water, coming from here. So she doesn't want the water to flow away, to be wasted. She started putting some dirt and saying, "Zamzam," like stop here, and that water, continued to run up to this very moment. So this well is an ancient one. It was temporarily blocked for political reasons before Islam, long time ago. Before Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Rasul before him, there was a tribe and it was kicked out, so they covered it temporarily. And the next tribe that came was the tribe of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So after a few generations, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad saw a dream. They knew that there was a well and they tried to find it, but they did not find it. Until the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad, he saw in his dream, he was commanded in his dream to dig Zamzam, and he was given the description. Anyhow, there's a longer story, maybe I'll share it with you another time. And he went and he dug Zamzam, and that was just before, a few years before the birth of the Prophet ﷺ's father, Abdullah. Since that time, it's still running, the well of Zamzam. Now millions of people drink from it. And you can imagine Mecca is visited by millions of people every day, by hundreds of thousands, hundreds of thousands every day. They drink it from the well of Zamzam. Everything now is organized. In the past, in the 70s and 80s and before, people would go beside the Kaaba and they walk down the stairs to the actual well to draw their buckets. But not anymore. Now they closed it, give more space for people to circle around the Kaaba, and they put the pipes and taps and all of these things. Everything is organized. Testing the water, making sure that everything is fine, cooling it down. So when you are in Mecca, wherever you go in the Haram area, in the mosque, that accommodates more than 2 million or more, you'll find these water containers that you can drink from Zamzam as much as you want. And Usually, if you have like multiple of them beside each others, and you have the cups, you use the cup from one side, you drink, you put it on the other side. In the middle, you'll have one that is not cold. Not everybody likes cold, but it is hot there always. It is hot. So in winter, when I went, it was 80s. Uh, and they have trucks that take water Zamzam from Mecca to Medina every day. So multiple trucks take. So even if you go to Medina, which is more than 300 miles to the north, where the Messenger ﷺ lived the last 10 years and established the Muslim community and is buried, died and buried there, you'll find also the same. You'll find water of Zamzam. Now the water of Zamzam is a blessed water. I always feel sorry that when I came to the US, uh, I had big bottle with me, like to bringing it to the Muslim community in California, but the airlines did not take it. The security did not allow it. I said, "Oh, holy water." They said, "Just dump it." I drank as much as I can, and I felt silly if you like to dump it. So I brought like a container. Every pilgrim, every Hajj or Mu'tamir is allowed to take one bottle of 5 liters. I guess 1 gallon and a fourth or a third and a third, I guess. Then it is like this bottle, big one, and it is sealed inside and surrounded by another sealed bag and by a cardboard. Airlines are accustomed to that, so if you go there, you'll buy it from the airport. So don't go to the plane or check in without having it with you. You'll find it available easy. Now it's not expensive, $3.5 just for the packaging. They don't sell the water; they sell the service, like the packaging. So the airlines, even American Airlines, they are accustomed to it. They know. Even if you go to their website, they say pilgrims they can, which have special items. You'll find like sport items. Yes, they'll find Zamzam water. So they know it. So the moment you check in, you have pilgrims and you have the visa, to go. It is easy, to bring with you. Then at home, just we bought regular water. We dumped the regular water from out. We did not drink it. Just dump it out, and we put this for you as a gift. Now, Prophet Ibrahim, he made dua, the prayer for his children and for Mecca itself. There is a blessing in Mecca, and one of the blessings of Mecca is the water of Zamzam. The Messenger ﷺ said, the best and the purest and the most blessed water on the earth is the well of Zamzam, this water. One of the companions lived for 40 days drinking just water, Zamzam water, and he gained weight. So they say, I did not look at scientific research, but in our tradition that it is enough as a food and for someone to live for days just drinking the well. It will not work with other waters, but the well of Zamzam, and it is a blessed water, it will be enough for someone to do. Some Muslims are doing diets, by the way, to cleanse their system and flush all of the poisonous things and chemicals that we eat. They go to Mecca and they do 40 days of just drinking the well of Zamzam, from the well of Zamzam. It's easy there and applicable. The Messenger ﷺ says, a hadith, that it is for the intention that you have. When you drink it, you should have an intention and you will be given that intention. So it's better when you drink the water of Zamzam, before or after. After, you say Bismillah at the beginning. And of course, we have etiquette. You drink with your right hand. You say Bismillah. You don't breathe inside. You take a sip. You take a breath. Then second sip. Third sip. And if you want more, you can do that. But take a breath. You say Bismillah, and at the very end, you ask Allah for anything. You pray to Allah and ask Him for anything you want. One of the companions of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to say the following: "Oh Allah, give me beneficial knowledge that will benefit me. Some knowledge will not benefit. Some knowledge is evil. Beneficial knowledge, and provide for me a lot, or bless for me my provisions, whatever you give me." And cure me, give me shifa, or cure me from every disease. And some add another phrase to it, and make my good deeds accepted, or my deeds accepted by you. So you can do that dua, that prayer. You say, "Oh Allah, give me beneficial knowledge, or teach me beneficial knowledge, provide for me the good things, vastly and enough or in abundance. Number three, you say, Allah, cure me from any disease. And the last one, you can add to it and make my deeds accepted or my good deeds, accepted. Okay, you can drink it now if you want, or save it for you later on. You want a
I'll
second?
probably wait because you said supposed to pray.
You can do it now. We can pause a bit, Father. Okay, you can
Stop
do it
praying
before or
first.
after. Okay. You can drink a little bit from now and later on, it will be fine. Bismillah, I'll do it myself. Bismillah.
This is very interesting.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
The water.
Different than regular water, right? There is a yeah. You can try. You can drink a bit and save the rest. To the house. Drink half of it. Okay. So in the picture here, you see the well of Zamzam. Now, where is the source of that water? You're like, how come? Somebody dived in it, in the past, and they tried to test. Now, I guess, they have tests. And they found, water flowing from two places. One from under the Kaaba. There is a crack or something that comes from under the Kaaba. And the other one comes from the other direction, which is 50 miles away. There is a sea, the Red Sea. The Red Sea is 50 miles to this direction. And the other one is under the Kaaba, from under the Kaaba. Allah knows best, where. They say, come on, all of that water that is pumped out, still is running, like these millions of gallons, every day they are taking thousands of gallons every day. Allah knows best. Not very, very, very deep, I guess 31 meters or 70. No, this is, feet. I guess 17 meters. Okay. So if you go around the Kaaba now, it is difficult, you have to look at the ground, but a lot of people, you cannot see the entrance to this. Another picture, I guess, here. You can look online, and find Zamzam and Kaaba. Okay, you see this, this is the building of the Kaaba, okay? It was changed multiple times, the building. This black thing is a cover. Okay, clothing made of natural silk. Okay, this clothing is made of natural silk, and it has decorations, embroideries with pure gold threads. There is a special factory in Mecca that make it, and every year before the Hajj season, before the pilgrimage season, they remove the old clothing and they put the new ones. What will happen to the old ones? Usually they cut it into pieces and they give it as gifts. Scholars, politicians, whatever, they do it, We have a friend in California whose uncle was, a diplomat, Palestinian diplomat, and yeah, he gave him, that piece of clothing. It is very thick. Like if you go one time, I tried to see, you cannot take it because it's made thick. You cannot. And there are police and there are people, people who beat you up, if you try, to do anything. Yeah, nobody's missing there. Uh, yeah, this area, this is the gold. The door is made of gold, pure gold. All the decorations and embroideries are verses from the Quran. They are verses from the Quran. And in this corner, you will be lucky if you can touch the black stone. The black stone is in this area. We go in this direction. So the Kaaba will be on your left side and you circle around it, okay? So on this side, very close to the door, you'll find special, silver, like a small window or what you call it, niche. And inside it, there is the black stone. The Messenger ﷺ kissed it, and but he prohibited his companions Umar because he was huge. If he goes there, he will hurt people. A lot of people are crowding, and when you go there, you cannot. The moment you reach that area, you'll find the crowd pushing you away. It is very hard to reach that area. I went 4 or 5 times so far, and I cannot get closer. I don't want to hurt anyone or to be hurt. People are crowding around it. It is sunnah. It is like a tradition. Prophet Muhammad to kiss it. If you cannot, and you have a stick that you can touch it by it, and you can kiss the stick. If you cannot, just from distance, you wave your hand. Okay, so you start counting your 7 circles from that one. So when you reach like the black stone or parallel to it, you start counting. Because your left side, you say Bismillah, Allahu Akbar, then you start. While you are circling around the Kaaba, you make dua. You pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anything. You ask Him for forgiveness, for provision, for guidance, for anything, for a job, for a wife, for anything. You can do the supplications while you are walking around the Kaaba. After you finish that, if you can get to this special place from the door to the black stone, this is a special place where the Messenger ﷺ and his companions, they put their cheeks on the wall of the Kaaba, praying and asking Allah for forgiveness. Like I'm here by your door, by the door of your house or your mosque, you're not doing it. After you finish, it is recommended to go beyond this station. You see this station? And pray behind it. Now this station is a glass because inside it there is the footprint of Prophet Abraham's feet. This is in that area. Prophet Abraham's feet in that glass. And this is when he built the Kaaba with his son Ismail. He left his son Ismail when he was a baby. He came back after years and he was commanded, he saw in his dream, which is a command to slaughter him, right? Then Allah replaced, he did not slaughter him, Allah ransomed him with the sheep. Then he came again to visit his son and he said, Allah commanded me to build a house, the Kaaba. So when the building was high, he stood on that here, this rock that was soft at the time. And it left his feet, left like a mark on the feet. In the beginning, the toes were clear, but people, I guess, they go and they try to touch it, so the toes, a little bit, disappeared. So the Saudi government, they put that glass on it, and they keep, cleaning the glass. People touch it, and so people are trying to kiss it, and all of that is not allowed, in Islam. You should not, invent something. So it is a traditional place. And when it is very crowded, they move it. It is just a rock, and this is station. You go. So after you circle around the Kaaba 7 times, you come to behind this station of Ibrahim, and you pray 2 rak'ah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we worship Allah. Remember, all of these are the holiest spot, but you don't worship it. It is like a flag. You know how the flag is a symbol? The flag is a symbol. You are not, nobody says, I'm serving. The flag is a human that I'm serving. But we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I guess this is okay. Here is a picture. There is Zamzam. This is the entrance to the well of Zamzam. Somebody, I guess. Can I make it bigger? Yeah. Open image in the new tab. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so this is the well of Zamzam, the entrance. And this is the station of Ibrahim. So I guess those people are lucky now because they have, just a few people. I don't know what time. If you go there, the best time to go is around 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. to do Umrah.
Is that less busy?
This is the less, the least busy. Unless if it is summer and it is burning 120 and you go like at 2 p.m. or at 12 p.m., maybe you can do it, but it will be like hell there. It will be very, very hot. Yeah, for you. So this is the safest time. At night, in summer, night, maybe 1 to arrive there after midnight. You do it 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, you'll be done with the Umrah. So you circle around the Kaaba, then you go to walk between the Safa and Marwa. Okay. I guess this is old days, I guess. This is old days when people would walk in. Yeah, this is when my father used to go. You see, people can walk in under.
To the well?
Yeah, to the well in the past. But not anymore. All of that is blocked now.
Okay.
All of that. So this is the Kaaba. You see the stones and the cover of the Kaaba. Oh, these are the containers. You'll find them everywhere in Kaaba, in Mecca. Yeah, so when you are walking everywhere, you'll find these. You take 1 cup from the right side and you put it in the left side. And in the middle, usually the right, it is not cold. So the rest of them will be cold, with the exception of this one will be this one. Sometimes you mix, you can measure it. Yeah. Okay. I should have you like another wall. Maybe this is the actual well. Yeah, all of
Oh
it is
yeah.
pipes and all of that. People cannot go inside it now. Yeah, yeah. This is the old style. Okay. Here you go outside and you'll find these small what you call it fountains. Yeah, and you can fill in your containers like you take to your hotels. Like if you have your like water bottle or something, so you fill it with you. Okay, sounds good.
Interesting.
Okay, another picture of Safa and Marwa. Safa and Marwa. So after you finish circling around the Kaaba, you go to Safa and Marwa, the two hills that the wife of Abraham and the mother of Prophet Ismail would walk on. Okay, so this is a Safa. This is a Safa area, but this is the highest point. You cannot reach here because there is a barrier here. But here, those people are on the hill. Okay, so there are tiles for you. You go up the hill. Then this, when it goes steep up, they stop people from going there. When you reach here, it is recommended that you face the Kaaba and you ask Allah to bless you. You make prayers. Then you start walking. While you are walking between them, you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for anything you want. You praise Him, you thank Him, you keep yourself busy. And there are water available also when you are walking if you feel that. When you reach, yeah, this is Safa area. Very rock, hard rock. Yeah, you keep going back and forth, 7 times. So Safa to Marwa 1, back 2, like 3, 4. So you end up walking maybe maybe 2 3 miles, not too
The whole
much.
thing is covered now.
Yeah, everything, and they built now even a second floor because people are crowded. They go to the second floor. Okay, so you walk here. It was crowded when I made it. Wow. Yeah, this is Safa and Marwa here. You see, so you leave the Kaaba and you walk a little bit, a few steps to this area. Then you walk from Safa and Marwa. You see it straight, like here to there. Okay, let me find a better. Yeah.
So the distance is not that far.
There is a distance for an old people. They are doing now in the middle here. This is one direction. Okay, the other ones are coming, or those are coming. The other side are going. So in the middle they have wheelchair. Yeah, wheelchairs. So for people olders who cannot walk, they need wheelchairs. Cheers. Okay. Oh, it's empty here. Good picture. Okay, you see these green lines? Now it is straight, it is tiled, but in the past it was the bottom of the valley. It was the bottom of the valley. So when Hajar, the mother of Ishmael, would walk down, she would jog and run a little bit. She would run at the bottom of the valley. It is sunnah for men, not for women. For men, when you see these green lights, you're supposed to be at the bottom of the valley to jog a little bit in that area. So you walk. Should not be it's not like a race. You're going speed. You find some ignorant people. You're going high speed. It's not high speed. Just jogging a little bit. If your wife is with you or something, just you wait a little bit. There, or you slow down. She'll catch up with you. So it's not a big deal. For people. I saw women running. Should not be for women. So this green line is supposed to be the bottom of the valley. And the Messenger Sallallahu Muhammad, when he did the Umrah, he walked faster or he jogged a little bit. So it became our tradition that you walked, you jog in that area. Sounds good? So you can walk easily, smoothly, without rushing yourself, praising Allah, supplicating Him, and then doing prayers. When you reach Safa and Marwa, you praise Him. I guess this is Marwa area, but it is covered now, or they don't allow people to reach it. Yeah. Yeah, Safa start. Usually the signs are in 3 languages there, so you'll not be lost. Arabic at the top, Safa start in English, and then Urdu. A lot of Muslims in Pakistan and India, they speak Urdu. Millions of people speak Urdu. So always signs are in English. You'll not be lost.
Okay.
Okay, when you reach. This is where you run. Prepare yourself. When you are done, these are old pictures. This is very narrow and small. The old picture. Okay.
So here's a question
Yeah.
about today. I was looking at some information this week that Saudi Arabia obviously is trying to open their country to more tourism.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Does that mean that it's a little bit easier for us to go
Yes.
here?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Like in the past, maybe it would have been harder for us to go there.
Yes. It's difficult.
I would have expected it to be very difficult.
In the past, now you cannot go to Mecca and Medina with your name and his name. You cannot go to Mecca and Medina. You cannot go legally. There are checkpoints. I did not see them, but it's difficult to go.
So is
In
is
the
does
past, they
it
would
have to
stop
be a
us. You have to
Muslim
be
to
a
go?
Muslim. To take the visa now, you need to be a Muslim. And you say, oh, I am a Muslim. We'll give you a certificate from the masjid that you became a Muslim. So you submitted, as a Muslim, if you want to keep your name. But Muhammad, Ahmad,
So is it common to change your name when you become a Muslim?
yeah, but you should not. You should not.
But it's
No.
common like in other places
Some
in the
people,
world?
decide, especially if the name is bad, has bad connotation, they change their names. But to keep your name, because the companions, Prophet Muhammad, none of them changed their names except just a few when they have wrong names, like a slave of the Kaaba. I said, no, you are a slave of Allah, of God, not the Kaaba. He changed their names, but the rest of the companions, they kept their names. So we're not forcing anyone to choose. However, some people like to choose because they think that it is a new life for them, and they choose to choose them. Some will wait until they have a child or something, and they give a kunya title, father of. Like my oldest son is Musa. They call me Abu Musa, father of Musa. So some new Muslims they keep the original name, official, but among Muslims they will have father of so and so, father of so and so, father of so and so, or mother of so and so. So that will be okay. Anyhow, don't worry about the name.
Yeah.
But I mean, when the Saudi embassy read have a passport that has Muhammad or Ahmad, because they give him the visa quickly. But they find somebody George or something is not Islamic usually. So they might ask. I did not want to check recently, but in the past they would ask for a certificate that you are a Muslim.
Okay, so only Muslims can go to
Mecca and Medina.
Mecca
But
and
Riyadh, the rest of Saudi Arabia is open now, even more open more. But Mecca and Medina, holy Yasa, because the Messenger ﷺ doesn't want non-Muslims to be. And just 1 year before his death, he said, this is the last year Mecca is open to all Arabs, even idol worshippers. And he sent his cousin and his companion. He said, after 4 months, no non-Muslim is allowed to come to Mecca. No non-Muslim allowed to come. So that was the conversion, full conversion, Mecca to be the center, of Islam. But anyhow, it won't be complicated. You'll get the visa easily. Inshallah, when you're a Muslim.
With the certificate now, we would be able to get the visa.
Yeah. I guess you go. They did not ask me. I have to ask people if they have done it. Who don't have Muslim names. I should ask actually. It did not come to my mind to ask before, but I will, inshallah, ask for you. Okay, so the Umrah, before you reach Mecca, you should have the intention and declare your intention that I'm going to make Umrah. Okay, so you say Labbaik Allahumma Umrah. Oh Allah, I am here doing Umrah. And for men, you should take all of your regular clothing and wrap yourself with non-designed clothing. The easiest to have just 2 towels, wrap them around yourself, one on your shoulders, the other one on your and you should not cover yourselves, your feet with shoes. You should not wear shoes that cover all of your feet, including your heel. The best way is to have a slipper. For ladies, they can wear whatever they want. They continue with their regular clothing for ladies, but for men, you should have that intention in your clothing before you reach Mecca. If you don't do it, you have to go back and do it again. And they announce in the airlines, Saudi Airlines, they say that we are reaching the area, which is 50 miles away from Mecca. You should have the intention. They announce in the speakers, I was in the Saudi Airlines, and we have Muslims from Malaysia coming. So they say, prepare yourself after half an hour. When we reach there, they say, now you are on the borders, do your intention. So I said, labbaik Allahumma umratan. So you reach and you enter the sanctuary area, not only Mecca, all of the 70 miles each direction, 1 mile, 100 mile, I guess you're from one direction, other miles. All of that sanctuary area, you should have the intention already and decided that I'm making Umrah to be able to do it. If not, then you're just a visitor. You can pray, but you will not do the pilgrimage, the Umrah. Okay, let us do another thing. Now, before we conclude this class, let me pause the recording and talk about my other trip, and serve you some other stuff. Okay, in Saudi Arabia,